Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi, and today I would like to do a discussion about my personal karma with people and how I have tried to run away from my karma in the last 10 to 12 years, routinely, but it keeps following me everywhere I go. And I just want to talk about it, do just a quick just like a kind of like a diary entry about how I feel about my karma and running away, and maybe I could help somebody else see their own, karma, and bring them to awareness and enlightenment and spark, like an epiphany in them as well. Now, I have realized, recently that I can't run away from my karma because it's gonna meet me wherever I go. Like, it's about me, it's about interchange and how I respond to it now. Like, it's either let it rule you, or or you make changes in yourself, and then you have to change. You have to change your inner self and do the inner work so that you can respond differently to people who cause you problems in your everyday life, be it on a job, be it at the grocery store, at just randomly shopping, at the gym. Anywhere you go, you have to change how you respond to people's disrespect, etc., and how you might come across to people too. Because I know I don't come across as great as, I would like to believe at times too. I gotta also think about my attitude and the way that I respond to people, or I come across to people too. Like, but I've tried over the years. I've really tried for the past decade, and I've tried to run away from people who like to control me and like to verbally attack me, gaslight me, just it's very, very like more so words than anything like that. Want people want to cut me down and humble me. And I have been humbled in a lot of ways. Yeah, I did need a lot of humbling too, but people have been very like cold to me, and I've been trying to run from it for years, and I finally realized that it's my own inner self that also needs to stand up to these people in an assertive way, or actually match them as they come. Okay, you can't, like I've said in other videos, you can't let somebody run over you and punk you out and disrespect you. You have to stand up to them. You have to come accordingly to how they come at you. Be it passive aggressive. If they want to get passive aggressive, I feel like you should get passive aggressive too. They want to get aggressive. Hey, let's go. You want to be what is it called, assertive, then I'll be assertive with you too. Okay, passive I'm not gonna be, but if that's what somebody else chooses to do, that's on them. But I don't suggest being passive, especially when somebody is being disrespectful to you. I've said this in many videos, but you know what, we as a society, we need to change how we operate. Most people have an attitude problem. I know a lot of people say that black women are the ones who have attitudes and stuff, and I don't really have a problem with that because it's true. But also other people have an attitude problem too. Everybody is not nice like they think they are. Like, we all need to change as a society. I got an attitude problem, and so does everybody else pretty much. Okay, like, we all need to chill. Okay, and look in the mirror. Like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. Look at the person in the mirror and make that change. Make a change and do inner work so that your outside environment can reflect what's in. Okay? Usually you can change your outside environment for the better. It's just about how you choose to respond and how you can learn lessons and help keep the peace in your world and keep calm. There's a lot of things that you can do to, keep the peace. Now, I know some people are just impossible. Like, it's just almost like, no, you can't get through to that person. That person just doesn't respond to any type of respect, and you got to stand your ground with them too. And if you cannot get them to come to a middle ground or respect with you, then go, then run away. I believe that. But most of the times you can change an environment to work for you depending on how you respond to that situation. Like, what is it called? Like running away from your problems and stuff like that rarely solves it, because you'll meet the same person when you get to that place. Like if you move, like I've tried to move to LA, guess what? I met some of the same similar people. The only difference is that I wanted to be in LA. I've realized that now. The reason why I like being there mainly was because I wanted to be there. I saw what I saw on TV and I wanted to fit in. It was how I changed my attitude to those people mostly. But they were just as difficult as they were in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Here in Texas. I've even seen people that look like the people that I had a problem with the same personality, but it was the way that I responded to them and changed, okay? Now, I still struggle with people, yes. I've always struggled with people. I haven't really ever really been a people person now that I look at it. I've always been a type of person that like to stand alone. I've always been a loner, you know, deep down inside, I've always really just wanted to be alone. But I do realize that, you know, I do need other people to, you know, to share a life with too. I shouldn't be alone. I shouldn't be just not really alone, not be alone, because I love being alone. Don't get me wrong. But you need other people too. You need other people. You need to be able to cooperate with people. You need to be able to socialize with people, you know, to keep your sanity too as well. And you need to be able to communicate with people and get them to understand you better, and you understand them, and come to a common ground. And if they're just totally like somebody that you cannot come to a common ground with, no matter what you try to do, whatever technique, prayer, whatever, you know, being assertive or whatever, then it's time for you to go. You didn't try it at all, so I guess it is time to run on that part. But usually you can change your environment to work with you through prayer, through like any type of medication too. But meditation, you know, different things, techniques, talking to them, brushing up on your communication skills and stuff, getting them to understand deeply, sitting down, talking to them. Dialogue is important too. Deep communication and dialogue to get your concerns across to that person. Learn how to be direct, learn how to communicate basically, so that people can understand, because there's a lot of miscommunication too, why people have problems with each other. Okay, like it's a lot of like, and in this day and time, especially here in America, it's a lot of people who are under stress and pressure. And it's like, you know, financially and different things like that. And it's even more important to learn how to communicate now. So basically that was my message, and learn how to communicate. Don't run from your problems. Try not to run. You know, if it's absolutely impossible, then yeah, run. Go, okay? But usually you can work with the environment. You can make the environment work for you. And we teach that, we say that in Nichiren Buddhism too. We teach that in Nichiren Buddhism. But like I say in all of my videos, basically, go to your higher power, no matter what it is, and you know, just work on yourself. Work on yourself, your communication skills, and try to be at peace and humble and have gratitude and respect your environment like you would like to be respected. And that's my video for today. And I hope you like it. I hope you like, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell, comment if you like, and I will see y'all in another video, my lotus flowers. And for my upcoming lotus flowers, welcome to my channel, and I will see y'all in another one. Peace. I'm out. Bye-bye.